Hi growing family and welcome back to Cherry Grows It. Today, potatoes. Finally get to pull my potatoes. It has been raining non-stop since the last upload. Pretty much every day a downpour of rain. So quite happy that today is a final day, even though it's somewhat overcast. I can pull my potatoes. I have three varieties today to pull. One I know which is called Talentine potatoes. I think there was a salad potatoes that I brought in the store. I kept a couple, let them chit, and then I planted them. Two, I have no idea what they are. One's a red potato, could be a Desiree, I can't remember the name. Could be a red potato, well, is a red potato, not could be. One's a red potato, don't know what the name is, and another one is a purple potato. Never ever have I seen purple potatoes in my life, or have I tried them. So I'm quite excited, sorry, little happy dance, to pull them and see what I have. So yeah, let's get into it. So this is the area today, my little bed. I believe it is just under 3 by 6. I can't remember, but each of them is pretty much like a foot square planting. So it is about 6-ish. It's not exact measurements, but as you can see, that's the size. The first lot of potatoes, the Talentines, they died back early, so I'm going to have to go dig for those. The second lot that you can see about here are the red potatoes, and then in that far corner where you can still see is quite bushy are my purple potatoes. I'm going to pull them regardless because it is dying back anyway, and I'm not going to let them sit there any longer because I need this bed for my brassicas so I can start planting those. As you can see, I've already made a start on this bottom corner, and these are Talentine potatoes, as I said. They're salad potatoes. My first time I did potatoes, I had a pretty good harvest. The second year, not so good. But like I said, I guess it's trial and error for where you are, what grows well in what bed. So it's just a case of seeing what I have. So far, what I've pulled out, I'm happy with. I'm happy with anything I get, to be honest, because you never know what you're going to get. So when you do produce something, it's just better than not at all. Right, I'm going to carry on with this, and then I'll come back once I pulled this section. But I just pulled some red potatoes and they've come up pretty lovely, but I'm going to have a good dig around in a moment. But I thought this mound looks pretty beefy, pretty big, so I'm going to pull this and see what happens. I can feel a few breaking in there, so I'm hoping it's decent. Wow. Oh wow. Okay, hi Mr. Worm. You can go there. Okay, so I'm excited to go through these piles. So I'm just going to have a root around and I will be back shortly. Wow, isn't this just amazing? Look how much I've yielded from these two potatoes. The potatoes that I planted, I think were around this size, which isn't bad considering I've got all this. I've got like 10 plus good sized potatoes from each bed, which is amazing. I have got some potatoes that have come up with this on it. Don't know if you can see it. It's like bumpy, brown, rusty looking, I guess. I don't know what you'd call it on the skin. I've got about 4 potatoes that have come up like this. Now, considering the plant looks very healthy on the top and all these potatoes are very good, I don't understand why these are the way they are. But never mind. Super happy that I've got some potatoes anyway. Now, I tried to have a sneak peek because I couldn't wait for the star of the show. I mean, they're all the star of the show. but purple potatoes. Purple. And I've had a quick tiny pull. I mean, the seeds that I planted were really tiny anyway, so I'm not looking for anything significant. Oh, and they're babies. But look how deep and dark they are. Wow. They're like gems. Anyway, I'm going to continue having a root around. Don't think I'm going to find much in there, but for novelty's sake, that's a good grow and I'm so happy about it. So yeah, join me back. As you can see, I've changed the camera angle. Just sitting here now, just enjoying what I've managed to harvest. It's amazing. I'm going to weigh each one out and I'll probably put that at the end of the video, how much each one yielded. With these little purple potatoes, some of them have come up with that same sort of thing on this potato. So I don't know what that is. I might have to research why that is. I don't know if it's because this half was more shaded and this part gets more of the sun when they're big and bushy, and if it holds too much water on this side where this side is draining. But to be fair, when I dig down into the soil, as you can see, it crumbles and some parts of it is quite dry. So I don't think it's the soil. It does drain well. So yeah, we'll have to see. But also these purple potatoes, very tiny. I think the biggest one is this size. But look at the inside. I cut one, so I can break it again to see what it's like. And it's got this marbly purple look to it. It's amazing. It's really amazing. I don't know if they're all going to be entirely purple, white and purple. I don't know. I will see once I cut them up. But I'm happy with what I have managed to grow. I've never ever grown or heard of purple potatoes. It's just my friend gave me some potatoes and there were some red ones in it and these. So I thought, give it a try. So I did. As you can see here, I've got some sweet potatoes. I've never grown sweet potatoes before. There's two stumps here. I think the snails had a drive-by feasting, but the shoots are coming back up, so that means the roots might be still viable. And just see how it goes. If I get one sweet potato, happy days. If I don't, then it's not for me. But trial and error, as I always say. But yeah, thanks again for stopping by and sharing this little harvest with me today. This bed is going to be next for my brassicas, so my broccoli, hopefully they're fine because I've got them under cover, but I've not really checked on them as lately. A bit bad, but busy. But yeah, so this is going to be for my brassicas next, and kale, and so will the other bed behind me be brassicas and kale once the squashes are done. Yeah, and I think the next upload will be me just doing a little micro harvest and see what I can yield, like from my carrots, squashes. I've got sweet corn growing and runner beans, and just have a good look. So thank you again for stopping by. Please share, like, hit the notification bell for more uploads, and don't forget to leave comments. I'm happy for whatever comments you want to put. I mean, how I can grow better potatoes, just want to stop by and say hi, that's perfectly fine. But yeah, thanks again for stopping by. Like I said, I will leave the weights of each individual harvest at the end of the video. But thank you. See you again next time. Bye.